call you out right now. I'm gonna call you out. I have a question for you. Don't lie, okay? Be honest. I was like, oh my god, I have COVID. Got me a $4,000 dog. I'm gonna build you this software thing.
Let's talk a little bit about the Airbnb.
Another moment where I was like, where I felt so loved.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Ralph and Nat channel. My name is Ralph.
And I'm Nat.
And today, by popular demand, we're gonna be talking about our business journey.
Yeah.
How does it all start?
I guess it all starts when I was 19 years old and I got my notary license, and honestly I didn't think anything of it. Like I didn't even know what a notary was. And I was still a full-time student at UC Berkeley, and then COVID hit. All day, I was basically signing all day long. And then in the night I would do my schoolwork, so that I was like really mastering like loan signing and being a notary, and I was killing it. And then what happened next? Oh, I think I wanted to start a nonprofit at the same time, huh?
Yeah, so essentially, like Natalie was killing it as a notary, right? And I remember seeing your stories, like from the beginning, like 6 a.m. to like midnight, you were just out there hustling. So I remember seeing that, and that's how it all started. And then we met, right, from like Berkeley and everything.
Yeah.
And then what happened was we went on a trip to Big Bear. We'll just fast forward a little bit. That's for another.
We cut out some parts.
We'll just cut off some parts. Then fast forward a little bit. That's for another video. What happened was we went to Big Bear, and I remember at Big Bear, this was when you barely started transitioning from a notary to a signing service.
I think at that point I
want to talk about what does it mean like to be a notary versus like a signing service.
So literally like 2 weeks before I met Ralph or went on this trip with him, I was just the notary, right? So I was signing every single set of loan documents, and then I had this like idea. I was like, man, like I don't know, and I didn't know this existed at the time. I was like, what if I'm getting so much business and I can't like sign everything? What if I can send other notaries for me? And I remember I was talking to my clients, like, have you ever heard of this? Does this exist? Cause like, I want to do this. And I didn't know it existed. I didn't even know anyone that's ever done it. And then I created Natalie's Notary, and I had 2 notaries under me. So when we went to Big Bear, I remember I was like so excited at first. Then I was so stressed out. Like I was on phone calls. I remember, do you remember that I was snowboarding down the mountain on the phone, like talking to Eskimo about a signing.
So I remember at Big Bear, and what I noticed right off the bat was she was really busy. Like throughout the whole trip, she was just really, she was like still having fun and everything, but she was just really busy because she had to answer phone calls, emails.
I vividly remember a moment when everyone was taking a group picture by the pizza place while snowboarding. I was taking a group picture and I was on the phone, and then he called me. They're like about to take it, and you're like, Natalie, and I'm like, and I just run in, I put the phone down, I'm like, and then I'm like, yeah, you know that? Like it was like to that extent.
Yeah. Essentially, Natalie was a notary and she was kicking butt. And then she started outsourcing her notary jobs to other notaries.
And basically what I would have to do is I would have to call notaries. Hi, are you available to sign loan documents at this time in this place? No? Okay, next notary. Hi, are you available? Okay, no, you're not? Okay, next notary. So I was having to call like so many people just to fulfill one order.
So what I noticed right off the bat was that she had to pick up the phone, call a notary. If they answer, they might say yes or no. If they say no, okay, she has to call the next one. If they say no, she has to call the next one. And what I noticed was like, is there a way we could speed up that process?
Why did you want to build it?
I wanted to build it so I could spend more time with Natalie because she was too busy.
He was always like, I'm gonna build you this software so that you don't have to be on your phone so much so we can hang out. Cause I mean, that was in the beginning of dating, so we were
and basically the way my brain works, because my tech
you
background,
work in automation. Like your mind is always.
I always try to like, if there's anything we could try to automate.
He even automates his tweets.
Hey, work smarter, not harder.
You know what I realized, babe? I'm gonna call you out right now. I'm gonna call you out. Babe, I have a question for you. Don't lie, okay? Be honest. I figured this out. I realized this recently, okay? I want your honest response. Do you automate our anniversary text every month. I know you do. You do.
I didn't know.
Yes,
Did
you know.
you just find out?
I just found out this month. But did you?
You just found out this month?
Yeah.
Yeah, we worked pretty well for 2 years.
Almost 2 years. And I realized this month that he automates his text every anniversary. Like every 4th of the month. I'm so
Life hack, guys. Go on your iMessage and automate the text message for your anniversary. It's not like I forget. It's just like it does it for me.
No, I started getting, no, that's not cool. I've been meaning to talk to you about it.
Leave a message in the comments. Is it cool or is it smart? I want my guys to help me out here. It's not like I forget. It's just a nice.
Honestly, all right. I'll tell you the mistakes you made.
It was when I was on the toilet.
No, I would see you. Mistake number 1 is it was at the same time. It was always in the morning. I think it's like 8 a.m. program. Mistake number 2 is the same message every single time. It's happy anniversary at my honey bunches of oats. And you haven't called me honey bunches of oats in a long time. You would call me love. You don't say honey bunches of oats. That was like 6 months ago. Yeah, and that was like 6 months ago. So I'm like, dude, this is the same text. He doesn't even call me that no more.
Oh my god.
You got caught up.
Lesson learned. That code was really bad. So I'm gonna work on making sure.
No, you're not.
So all my guys out there, so I'm gonna have a V2 version 2. It's gonna send at different times every time. And it's also gonna be a different set of message every time so they won't catch on.
Girls, you know what you should do? Next time, every anniversary, I'm gonna require a voice memo, and I'm no longer taking text messages because I don't know what to trust from you.
All right,
Also,
B3, I'm gonna record 100 different voice messages, and I'll send a random one every time.
All right, ladies.
At a different time.
All right, ladies.
8:04, 7 a.m.
We're playing.
5 a.m.
Hey, we're playing chess here. So
Nice.
I'm only taking either FaceTime or live person saying a happy anniversary because you can't trust guys who don't take that.
Version 4. I'm gonna record different clips of myself and send them like a FaceTime.
Version 5. I'm gonna show up to your job and eventually you tell
I
me.
messed up because it was the same message every time.
You don't even call me that, but that's smart of me to know.
Okay, here's the thing. I
That's
honestly thought you already knew a long time ago. I honestly did, and I was like, I thought it was just like a little bonus, like a little cherry on top.
No, I need a authentic anniversary
So this
text.
whole time
I need
you're
an
what?
authentic dinner and I need an authentic gift.
So what I learned is that if that worked for 2 years,
Stop.
making it random.
No, I'm not accepting.
A
No,
random
I'm not taking your text message anniversary no more. Just like your tweets, I don't trust them because you do AI with them.
Alright guys, I'll have the script ready by Valentine's Day. And it'll be on sale, $5 for this script to automate your. So that just shows you how much I love to automate things. We even have a little robot that sweeps our floor every morning at 9 a.m., right?
What else do
And
you
it's actually a game changer.
I confront you. So what else do you automate in your life? You automate your tweets, your anniversary text, your robot. What else? Your text message to your mom, to your little brother.
Anyways, so essentially, Natalie was picking up the phone, calling everyone, right? So I was like, okay, it was very like, this has to happen, and then this happens, and then this happens, and this happens, right? But I was like, can we do that? It's very sequential, right?
Yeah.
It's a sequence, but can we do that in parallel? Like in the tech world, there's this thing called multi-threading, right? So it's like, how can we do things in parallel? So that's the way I thought. And I was like, okay, what if we build out a scheduling platform where you have all your notaries on there? If you need a signing, it sends a text to all of them. And whoever accepts it first gets it, right? And it's not a crazy, like, super genius idea. There's tons of scheduling platforms out there. But I was like, yeah, you need this.
But most importantly, he wanted to spend more time with me because you're like, you're always on your phone. Like, I can't wait to build this out for you so you don't have to be on your phone and you can just hang out with me.
She was being very rude, right? We'd be at dinner and she'd be picking up the phone left and right. And I was like, this is very rude.
First, baby.
This is very rude. I'm just going to have to build this out for you.
That's true love right there. You know when I knew I loved you? Okay, there is a moment where I was like my heart, like it's like when you bought me my Chanel purse, my first Chanel ever, I was like, oh my god, I just felt so much love. Another moment where I was like, I felt that, where I felt so loved, I remember when I first had Natalie's Notary, we were on FaceTime, and I think we just got COVID. Like, we just found out like an hour ago that we got COVID. So we were FaceTiming. I was like, oh my God, I have COVID. And I'm gonna take my test to see if I have COVID because we're hanging out. And he's like, I have something to show you. And I'm like, what? And he's like, oh, let me share my screen. I think we were on a Zoom.
Yeah. Like Zoom,
and he shares his screen. And he made me a Yelp for my business. And I'm like not techie, so like, that was like so special because you didn't have to do that. And that was like my first, oh my God. Like, you got me there with the Yelp.
So to my thing was, if you like a girl, build her a Yelp page and you might win her.
Not just any girl. If you like a girl who likes business, you gotta win business over and you win her over.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you also did other stuff.
Yeah, I did.
You bought me a Chanel purse that I always dreamed of.
Yeah, I did a lot.
You moved to LA for me after
a
month of knowing me.
A lot of good.
Bought me a $4,000 dog.
Hey, is this a little pooch? This little pooch right here.
He's our baby.
This little pooch.
Say hi. We're gonna say the business story. Let's save our love story for another time.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what happened, right? We built out this scheduling platform. And at first, it was just supposed to be super simple.
Yeah.
Then, over time, it started getting a little more
I was
complex.
like, hey, can you add this feature? Hey, I need to send an invoice. And then...
It started from text messenger scheduling to sending texts, emails, sending invoices,
metrics,
adding client assistants, the whole shebang. Right.
Man.
And now we're in the process of transitioning towards turning it into a SaaS company, essentially.
Yeah.
A SaaS company is software as a service. And that's what we're transitioning to right now. We have a few beta testers on the platform, and we're really focusing on launching that. And we're like super excited, super in the grind mode.
Yeah,
like really grinding stage
like
right now.
4 shots of coffee, like 4 shots of espresso in your coffee type of grind.
Yeah.
Like up at 5 a.m. Don't even go out. Stop drinking because we gotta be so focused type of grind.
Yeah. So that's a little bit about our business story, and we're also doing other stuff. Like we have the platform, the software, but we also didn't really touch on our Airbnb because that's like another business.
That's a whole shebang. So we have luxury loan signers, which was the signing service. That's Natalie's Notary turned into luxury loan signers, and basically my clients give me signings and I outsource that to other notaries. Then we have the signing platform, which is our SaaS company, and we have a database of notaries nationwide, and we have other signing service owners like me using the platform to find notaries for their clients. Then we bought a house together, and within 6 months we moved out and we Airbnb'd it, and we made like what, 14K last month?
Yeah.
In our Airbnb.
Let's talk a little bit about the Airbnb. Just a quick little story about that business. Hey, so what happened was we bought a home together in January.
Yeah.
Right before the interest rates like peaked. And we bought it in January. We lived there for 6 months. It's a really nice home.
4 bedrooms, a
4
pool.
bedrooms.
We would go like swimming every morning, 6 a.m. cold plunges. Like, we really enjoyed that. We had our own office. It was so nice.
We've always had this idea of starting an Airbnb business, right?
And actually, before we bought our house, remember we were looking at cabins in
Big Bear,
and we got outbidded, and then.
And what happened was we had a pool for our house, we started putting the pool on this app called Swim, which is basically Airbnb, but for pools. And that was going really well. We were making like $1,000, $2,000 a month just on the renting out the pool itself.
Yeah.
And from there, we started getting a little bit more used to like people coming over, that whole process.
I think the main thing too was we had 4 bedrooms. We always wanted to do Airbnb, and like we had our personal bedroom. We each had our own office, and then we had a walk-in closet as a room. What a waste of space.
Yeah, so the walk-in closet, our first initial thought was like, let's turn the walk-in closet into a guest bedroom whenever we travel, because at that point we're kind of traveling a lot. So at that point we're like, okay, let's turn that one bedroom into a Airbnb. So whenever we travel.
This is what it's like having kids. Like, you can't do nothing alone.
So our thought was that, okay, that one extra bedroom, we would put it on Airbnb, and whenever we travel, we'll just lock up all the other bedrooms. We'll lock up all our stuff and put that one bedroom in Airbnb.
And you know what? The thing about us, we're like so crazy. If we have an idea, like we do it. Like that night, we didn't know it. Like we didn't take an Airbnb course or anything. So then, like, one night we're like, let's just put it on Airbnb and see how it goes.
Yeah, we're like, let's just put that
one bedroom, like the closet.
Okay, so I think we had my friend was visiting.
Oh, Raymond!
My friend Raymond was
visiting. Shout out to Raymond because he jump started.
So he jump started us making that guest bedroom, and we made a guest bedroom
for him.
For him, because he was coming. Yeah, they're coming to LA to visit, and they needed a place to stay.
We're like, we'll move our clothes. We ordered a bed for him and his girlfriend.
Guest bedroom, and then we're like, one day we're like, let's put that one bedroom on Airbnb and see how it does. That one bedroom started getting a lot of
people were like, oh, I see your house is like way bigger, can we like book the whole house?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
and we're pretty crazy, so we're like,
yeah.
Here's the thing, we loved our home, we weren't into it, so we're open to moving.
Yeah. Literally when we moved into that house, my dad, I don't see you living here more than 3 years. Yeah. Like it was like it's a gorgeous house, remodeled, 4 bedrooms, the pool, but everyone knows us. Like we just like, that wasn't my dream home. It was my first home, but it wasn't my dream home.
Yeah.
So then we moved out, and the crazy thing is we got a booking for a week later, and I'm like, shit, we have a week to move all our stuff out. Place to live, and we couldn't find a new place to live. Remember the apartments were like weird.
Yeah.
So the crazy thing that people don't even know is we're actually like, we didn't have a home for a weekend. So were we homeless?
I think
is that technically homeless, not having a home?
We slept on the what was it, inflatable mattress.
We slept on. So that weekend we had our first guest, and what Ralph and I did, we were like so happy to do it too. We moved all our stuff into the garage. We let the people come in.
Oh, we did.
All our bed, everything. Like all our clothes, our bed, literally everything into the garage. And we didn't have a place to live. So we slept at my sister's house. I know, me too. I forgot this happened. We slept at my sister's house on her floor in like an air mattress. It was us 3. Ace was there too. And I forgot that. happened. We literally slept on the floor in an air mattress. And I remember like the air mattress like went down and like it was honestly, my back was hurt.
Yeah, we gotta be humbled.
My back was hurting so bad. Oh my God. But yeah, no, I mean, we happily did it. It was cool.
So that's another.
But it was cool. My back.
Okay, we'll make sure they know your back was hurting. Okay, we'll make sure it's
there. I have damage. Like now, my bed is literally. But honestly, like it didn't really matter like where we slept. We were just like all together, like me, you, and Ace.
Yeah.
It was on the floor. And then a week later, we moved into a luxury apartment in OC.
Oh yeah, we love it here. Yeah.
And so we needed to part of the journey. Anytime something like bad happens to us or something like that, we always are like, man, this is gonna make for a good story one day.
Yeah, we have a lot of good memories and stories we have to share.
Oh, we actually just launched a notary course and a how to build your own signing service course, and that's honestly like, I can't believe we didn't do that sooner. Like everyone, I know. Oh my God, here we go. Okay. It's
Here's
okay.
here's
Before
what
he
happens.
goes on,
No.
that's what good business partners look like. Like one person go and one person gives pushback a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, here's
Like,
what
don't use your
happens.
hands to-
Here's shit. That's good. Here's what happens a lot of the times. I suggest an idea. Natalie gives me pushback, and then it takes a little while, but she warms up to it, and she's like, "Hey, why don't we try this?" And I was like, "That's what I've been saying, right? I've been
I think
preaching.
I come around the corner.
I've been preaching the course and starting that since the beginning, and I got pushback, but we finally did it. But when Natalie and I come together and decide on something, we do it like that.
Like that night.
Overnight. Okay?
You know what's funny how it usually goes? You tell me something and I'm like, and then it always happens. I wake up one day, I'm like, let's do this.
Same thing with Ace, right? Our dog Ace. I really wanted a dog.
Yeah, he did.
She did not like the idea. One morning she wakes up, she said, "Let's get a dog."
I was like,
within 3 days we got Ace.
and the thing is too, like, when I want something, it's not a matter of, oh, I'll get a dog next month. No, I'm getting a dog now. I want to move. I want to start an Airbnb. Oh, I'm moving out now, even if I gotta go sleep on the floor. We're moving out.
I think even with the Airbnb idea, I think you gave a little bit of
I don't remember that. I think you're making that. I wanted to do it too. I think that's a lie.
With our house?
What?
With our house? Airbnb our house?
Yeah.
A little bit of pushback.
No, now you're just lying.
Wow.
Lying out.
Okay.
Okay, so as you can see, we make a lot of businesses. We love the entrepreneurship journey, and we're also pretty crazy. Like when we set our minds to something, we do it. We do it. We've also moved 6 different times in a year. When I tell people that, they like almost get concerned. Like, I feel like it seems like a bad thing, right? Like, I got kicked out, but we moved. Okay, you moved to LA. Oh, I didn't even count that. I guess that's 7. You moved to LA a month after I met you. And then we moved to Berkeley because I needed to finish my last year. And then we moved for 2 months, we were also homeless. We lived with your parents for 2 weeks.
I feel like we throw that word around.
Yeah, let's not use that.
Let's not
Okay,
use the word homeless.
We didn't have a secure home. We didn't have a secure home.
Homeless. We just didn't have our own home. I guess.
That's homeless.
No, we weren't homeless.
We
just had to live with our parents for a few months. Because we
That
didn't.
wasn't bad. But let me tell you why. We were in the process of buying our first house.
We didn't have anywhere to live. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Okay, so we were in Berkeley and I graduated. Or no, I didn't graduate yet. We were on winter. See, this is how crazy we are. I was on winter break. It was like Christmas time. And then my sister's, oh, you should buy a house because the rates are low. And I'm like, yeah, I'll look. And she's like, look right now. And I found a house. That weekend, we went to go see it. 14 days later, we moved in. Like, it was not planned for. And I finished the rest of my semester online. But during, like, our escrow time, so, like, what, like 2 weeks, like a week we lived at your parents, and then a week we lived at, like, my mom's. I don't know. That was LA. We moved to Berkeley, and then your mom's house, my mom's house. And then we moved into our house, finally. Your mom.
My mom, your mom's.
And then our house. And then
here.
Ellie's floor.
Ellie's floor. That was
That's
on
what we slept on the floor. Hey, it was a weekend that we were homeless.
Yeah.
So that was 6. And then we moved here. So this is our 7th place. That's pretty crazy. That's like really like 2 months.
And then we're moving again in like 2 months.
Oh my god, our lease is up.
But we might stay here.
I would like it here.
But we might move.
Yeah.
But we might.
So yeah, like from this story, we love each other. We love adventure. We're pretty crazy. Whenever we set our mind to something, we do it right. But I feel like we love business so much too. And then now we're living this like new health journey. Like, we stopped drinking.
Here's also the thing about us. We have a lot of ideas. And then we actually have to hold each other back from not pursuing those other ideas.
Yeah.
Because we gotta stay focused, right?
We have 5. We have the signing service. We have the signing platform. We have the notary platform. We have the notary courses. The Airbnb. You work at Microsoft. This is touch and skincare. So there's a my eyebags there, baby.
Yeah, essentially, we're gonna be 2023.
We're gonna take YouTube serious.
Yeah, we're gonna take YouTube a lot more serious. So that's like another little.
Oh yeah, YouTube. Our other fish we do.
Yeah, but this next year we learned a lot this past year.
Yeah.
In terms of business, everything like email marketing,
sales,
like
media, community.
The importance of community, having a mission, videos, systems, automating,
mentors.
Yeah, everything. We learned a lot. So 2023, we're actually really excited because it's like we learned this much in 1 year. What are like it's just gonna compound, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just compounding. So 2023 is a year that we're about to scale and take off. Like I have a really good.
Me too. 2023 is our year because honestly, I don't know. Our lifestyle is very luxurious, right? We live in a high rise. We have everything we want. We wear expensive clothes. We go to fine dining. We go to Equinox, like the car we like. But I feel like we live a double life because I feel like we also suffer a lot. We're always stressed out. We're always thinking about work. It's Saturday night. Everyone's out having fun. We're working.
Just for the record, it is Saturday night.
Yeah, it's 10 p.m. I want to go in the jacuzzi, but here we are. And they're already closed. I can't go no more. We kind of stopped drinking. Like, people don't even invite us out no more. He literally woke up at 5 a.m. We eat chicken and broccoli every single day because we're trying to be fit.
Yeah, that's also, I feel like those are all good things. But it just perspective, right?
Yeah, it is good.
It's perspective. It's like,
okay. Like, you wanted to go snowboarding today?
I did really want to go snowboarding today.
But you were like, no, I have to work.
Here's what happened. I'm going to tell you the story. I woke up at 5 today, and my routine is usually like I wake up and then I go straight to work. I used to wake up, go to the gym, but now what I really know what works for me is wake up, go straight to work.
And you know what's funny? I'm the opposite. I like wake up groggy a little bit, so I feel like it's really good for me to wake up and go to the gym because then I wake up.
And I thought that's what you're supposed to do.
But you wake up good.
Because people say like you wake up and you want to move so you can get like blood circulating and you get your mind going. And I've done that and it works, but like for me what works better is waking up and going straight to work.
He like puts his headphones on.
Put his headphones, jam out. And then what I like to do is after I work an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours just straight focused work, I like to take a break and then go to the gym.
Yeah.
And so what happened this morning, I woke up from 5 to 7:30, just nonstop focused work. And focused work, I'm not on my phone, I'm just like straight focused.
Yeah.
And by 7:30, I felt like good. I felt accomplished. I was like, damn, okay, I got a good amount of work done. And I was about to wake you up. I was like,
you did wake me up.
No, but I was gonna wake you up as in, hey, you need to snowboard. I was
that would have been fun.
Yeah.
We really love snowboarding, and a joke I made the other day, I'm like, that's like the only hobby that we actually have. Besides work, like consistent. Like we're golfers, we're surfers. But like the thing we do every year is we snowboard, and it's a seasonal sport. So like we just bought our pass, we have new gear, we want to get better, so we really want to snowboard.
Yeah, and then today, like after I got my work done, I was like, okay.
I used your hands.
I was like, now that I got my work done, I felt accomplished for that 2.5 hours. I was like, okay, maybe then we should just go snowboard today and just take the day off. But I really had to hold myself.
You made a good choice.
And I was like, you know what? I had to like take a step back and we'll go snowboard, but we could go snowboard another day. I feel like right now is a really important time where we gotta get a lot of stuff done now that's gonna help us out in the future.
Yeah, that's what I meant by living a double life. Cause like on social media, like it looks like we do whatever we want anytime, right? We're our own boss, but really we're working quadruple the time, all day, and like we didn't snowboard, and we don't do a lot of things because we have to work. We like it, we enjoy the journey. There's times where that's what I said. We go to the nicest restaurants. We live in a nice building. We go to Equinox. We do whatever we want. We buy whatever we want. We work for it. It comes at a cost. And
show on this channel more behind the scenes,
more real raw.
Real
raw.
A lot of people, what they post is just like all the perfect.
I know.
Being perfect, being this, but like That I feel like discourages people from my shit. Like I can never do that, but it's not.
Like even our relationship too. Like we work so much on our relationship. Like we do every Friday. We do our relationship development day at dinner, and we talk about our wins for the week, what went well, and then we talk about what we appreciate, and then what didn't go so well.
What didn't go so well. Anything we want to try new, like any new things we want to try. What we want to do more of.
We're supposed to do ceramics. I think this, you can definitely get the vibe. You definitely learn more about us and our family.
Good moments in there too. He's like, I'm trying to be on YouTube too.
He wants to be. Hey, you gotta get this. Hey, get us some sponsorships. We have the literally cutest dog.
Does anyone know how we could get?
Like, he needs to start making money for us. Like,
how can we make him a star? Does anyone know?
He's the cutest dog, and he'll be hit.
And when he has a haircut,
he looks extra fresh. We don't work in this house. We all have our own business. And what's up with him? He's slacking. Like, you have to step it up. Like, you're not paying no bills. Like, you have to get your free. Like, he should, like, model for the food or clothes.
If anyone knows how we could get Ace a gift.
To make us money a gig.
Yeah, look at that.
Show them that you're cute, Ace.
Hey, we don't do your ugly face right now.
Hey, you're cute.
Smile.
Show them.
Smile.
Look at the camera. He's a cute. What do you want to say about it? Anything else?
So, in conclusion, that's a little bit more about our business journey.
And like our journey.
Our journey as a couple. We touched a lot in this video. So if you want to learn more about us, you want to learn more about the behind the scenes, of the ins and outs, our lessons learned, our challenges, what our day-to-day looks like.
We honestly post our whole life, like on social media, so like Instagram. Ralph is tweeting every single day. They may or may not be automated.
They may or may not.
I'm on TikTok showing my whole journey and everything behind the scenes on Instagram.
Yeah, so if you like this video, comment, subscribe, and hit the little bell to turn on notifications, and stay tuned for the next one.
That was actually really fun.